yeah, we'll call in all these blessings and that, and say your prayer. What do you really wish on this planet? What do you really want to see for the children? What do you want to see for change as the future comes when we step in fourth, 50? And what is it you want in visions? What is it you want in gifts? What is it you want to honor, or use, or do that's going to assist the planet? And so put your thoughts and your prayers there. And don't be ashamed. Like, really, really talk to the universe. It's like when I lived in Edmonton and I lived on Skid Row, I used to always pray for all the people on Skid Row. And there were young girls who were prostitutes, and there were junkies, and there's, men selling themselves, every other kind of thing. And I would always say prayers for everybody. And I would always ask God to bring change to the world so that kind of stuff can end. They're just stuck in it. They're just in survival. And sometimes I'll say, you see my life. Yours can be the same. You can change. You can heal this anger. You don't have to repeat these patterns. And they see and they ask me questions. How do you do this? How did you do that? But they don't have any trust. And I can say until they make that trust with inside themselves, they're never going to let go of that animalistic survival technique. And they're never going to stop attracting everything they got to fight and destroy. Because they create it in here all the time. They're locked inside this prison. And they don't want to get out of it. And I pray they will. I've had many, many friends, cousins, relatives die over the years for silly things. Some of them were very, very beautiful. If they healed, they would have done wonderful things. But they didn't know how to stop inside here and get rid of that prison. Get rid of that belief they were ugly or undeserving. So they could stop that. And like I say, they went through very, very challenging, hard things. But I was very happy when they went to the other side camp, because they have no more worries and fears. And they can reevaluate and look at their life. Some of them are already back, reincarnated to correct and balance out things. Because without other people and experiences, good and bad, we don't have a human life. We don't have an existence. And sometimes I feel sorry and sad for different people, but that doesn't help them. So I try to pray for them. I try to ask the angels or the universe or something to come in and find a way to open a door or bring some way to guide them in a good direction. But they have to choose. God doesn't force nothing. I can't force nothing.
Do you think do the prayers kind of backlog until they let them in?
Yeah.
Like it will build up. I don't know. I always see that around people. It'll be like, I'll build it up. So then I remember one day I was like, hey, God, I say yes to all the prayers that people are praying for me that are for the future that I want, and etc. But it was then that day, something changed. It was crazy.
Yeah. And it's really interesting because even prayers from your ancestors who saw way in the future where you might be struggling, and they pray because they're so spiritual, and they ask the angels to come in and help you through this. So prayers are very, very powerful, and some prayers will follow you for hundreds of lifetimes. Mm-hmm. And I always, when I pray for people, I always say, if this is not of their highest good or they don't really want this, then it's just going to release and go back into the universe. And like I say, I don't believe in forcing things on people. I believe because my granddad always gave me choice, God gave me choice, angels gave me choice, and I made decisions. But a lot of people prayed for me that kept me alive. And I thank those people. I met a lot of elders and spiritual people along my path. And some of them said some really amazing prayers that at times really, really supported and helped me through some challenges. But every time I pray for people, I'm like, do you give me permission? Then talk to your guides and angels that I'm saying these prayers. And then you just ask all these good things come through, all these blessings, all this abundance, whatever is yours. Because when I'm praying, sometimes it's your angels that come to me and show me everything, and they say this is what's needed. So I just do what they need. I send the prayer believing, okay, you're God. Now if the person wants it, it's going to come through for them. And I do that. But if they don't really want it, then I'm like, don't force it on them. It's not something they really want. I don't want to interfere in their soul journey and their path. So I try to do things in a way that it'll balance out, and I'm not just trying to, interfere, do something I don't need to. So put your thoughts there, ask God things. What it is you feel this world needs, like really, really, truly needs. Because everybody is struggling in their minds. Everybody has their own fears. Everybody's got their own prison up here. Everybody's got karmic things from other lifetimes. Everybody has been a good and a bad person. So think of something that may be really beneficial and ask the universe to really, really bless the Earth Mother to bring these changes, to bring in these new angels, this new energy. For people's sacrals to really, really heal from the 3D, where it's distorted, burned out, and old. And now that new energy comes in to bring change, because it's going to really change things fast. It's very, very powerful. And ask the fire god, Ajni, the fire of the sun, the fire of the creator, to cleanse and purify things. Maybe take the time to light a little fire, or burn smudge or something, or even hold a lighter. And in your own life, just ask the flames to burn up things, to pull away anything that's old that doesn't need to be there. When the sun comes up, take the time maybe to go outside and give a little gift to the sun for all the beautiful things it's done for you in many, many lifetimes. And ask it for the blessings and all the good things, because there's many intelligent things that come from the sun. And that's honoring that fire we all have inside, that God, that spark of life that created all things. And really, like I say, the fire is a very, very ancient, powerful, and it is a God, it is a spirit, and like I say, we need it. Without heat, this earth, this planet doesn't exist. The sun, if the sun wasn't there, nothing would be alive in this galaxy, in this universe. So something very, very powerful in these things when you recognize them. And you do things in a way that they come into your life and they help you in lots and lots of ways. Even if you don't understand it. Even feeding your own ancestors. Taking a little bit of fruit or food or something and praying over it. And just thanking them for their prayers and everything. They're around you. And just taking it somewhere. Just giving it to them. And letting them bring blessings into your life. Creator of all that is, central sun, universal light, force that we're asking you to come through our sun, come into this world, galaxy, universe, blessing all energies, thought forms, beings, all the stuff that's evolving here. We ask you to help them and provide them with the things they need in their evolution. And we ask you to come to the earth and bless her and all things on the earth. As we're going through this big transition and change, she needs a lot more energy to support and do the things she needs. And there's a lot of people that need energy and support and other things too, so we're asking you to bless that. Every last thing inside the earth, in the air, in the water, all the life forces. And we ask you to come down into our home, our cars, our jobs, wherever we are, and fill that space with your love and light. Then we ask you to come into our minds, to open it up, to help us to find ways to access these things, to activate whatever is inside us, not by forcing it, but by finding the right kinds of meditations, to really, really learn to just ask for help. Whatever it is, whether you're showering in the morning, wherever it is, you just feel like talking out loud to the universe. And knowing they're listening and they're waiting and they're wanting to help you. And truly having them come in because you deserve it. So ask the Creator to come in to bring joy into your life, bring happiness, bring serenity, bring peace, bring love. Bring that God source, that intelligence, that wisdom, that genius to open up those parts of you, to attract more loving, kind spirits, teachers, healers, guides, to also have deeper and deeper patience with inside, to walk into the future and then look back on all your choices and see what you did to change your life and others around you, to be that support for people, to really, really manifest without worries and stress about anything, so that you can have that freedom to do what you came here to do. And ask for the knowledge, whatever it is, because there's many, many things on this planet, and whatever belongs to you is around somewhere. And if you're really, really asking in the right way, it will show up. Then ask this energy to go into your third eye and ask the Creator to help you to see and understand visions, knowledge, what you see. And whatever it is, pay attention to it. Don't say it's a daydream or you're making it up. Like, really write it down. Say, this is what I'm seeing and I don't understand. And then come back to it later and let the universe show you and help you understand what it's all about. Why that went on, what you're meant to do with it. Don't get afraid, don't get worried, don't get stressed out. Just allow yourself to do these things and be okay with it. Ask to find other people that are having same kind of visions, seeing and knowing all these things. Because when you sit with somebody else that's sharing and going through the same things as you, it makes you feel safer. And you can talk it out with them and you can find other people that do the same thing. And you start realizing there's a lot of people that are just like you out there. And there's nothing wrong with you. And ask the universe to connect with the Earth Mother, to allow her to help you to have visions and knowledge, to connect with the star brothers and sisters, and channel and bring things through, and have clarity, and not just buy into all the superstitions and fears out there. To really, really just walk in your own truth. Ask this energy to go down into your throat chakra, to open it really, really big, to be the seer, the channeler, the healer. Whatever it is, it comes through you in energy. Whether you're meant to write songs, whatever it is, it's going to help people. And it's going to be very soothing because it's going to come through the angels and the universe. And you don't have to push it on people. Whatever you're speaking, it's going to stay with people and change them. Ask God to see through you, hear through you, speak through you. Because if you're doing that, then you're always on your right path. You're always in the right place. You're always doing the right things. You don't have to worry or question or doubt or do anything. It's just that way. Drop into your higher heart. Ask that connection to get clearer and stronger to the Creator. Because it only knows the truth. It knows everything truth before the mind receives it. So ask that connection to even get stronger. Drop down into your heart. Ask it to be blessed, to be sacred, to have teachers, guides, healers, blessings, prayers, knowledge, energy, whatever it is that God wants to flow through you. It's just flowing into the earth, into your surroundings, to your family, to your friends, to the universe, to other worlds, galaxies, other dimensions. Whatever it is, you're just being that sacred temple and allowing God to do this. Wherever you go, there's a blessing, an angel, something good for people to receive if they want it. We don't have to push it on nobody. We don't have to say prayers and all kinds of stuff. It just flows through us. And we just allow God to do that. Drop into your solar plex, asking to heal any kinds of cords, contracts with people, releasing past life stuff, finishing up things from other lifetimes and in this lifetime, calling back all your pieces you gave away, your gifts, your abilities, things you didn't understand, the things that God gave to you that belong to you and for you to carry into the future. Allow it to fill you, allow it to become a part of you. And allow your angels to do the work to help you to clean it all up, to free you, to bring in this new future energies that you're going to be using. So you learn how to live in it, you learn how to create and be it, working with the Earth Mother, the Creator, and everything into the future. Drop down into your solar plex. Ask to heal the third dimension energy. It's old, it's burned out. Everybody used it for sexual debauchery for thousands of years and lifetimes. They used it for wars and destruction. Now we want to use it in love and creativity and longevity of life for all kinds of beautiful things. And we need that new energy to come in. New angels, new guides, new teachers, new ultraviolet lights, new chakra flowers, all kinds of new things. Because we're going to be in a whole new energy that's going to change everything in creation. And we need this old to go. If we're done with it and we're a part of the future, then get the universe, the Earth Mother, your angels, whatever it is to help you to really, really clean it up, releasing that energy and allowing the new to incorporate in. And understand how to manifest, create, how to live in this energy and teach and help other people to feel safe in it too. Drop into your base chakra and heal whatever fears, whatever past lives, whatever ancestral stuff is there. Maybe you're meant to heal 10 generations in your life, and there's a fear around that. It's a fear of separation from your family, to walk your own path, to walk into the future and then one day look back and see some of your family there with you. But it's your journey. And whatever it is that's there that needs healing, ask the Creator and Earth Mother to help with it. Drop into the Earth Mother and ask her to clean up anything from past lives, any ancestral stuff, anything that doesn't belong around you, to open up those doors to help you to get where you need to in the future, to attract your spiritual family and all the good things. And the Creator helping you and the angels doing all these things. Call the Earth Mother up into your home, into your surroundings, into your car, into your work, wherever you are. And ask her to bless you with your abundance, to help you with visions, with knowledge. Whatever it is you need in the future, she will provide for you. Learn to talk to her. Learn to sit with her children, the four-legged, the two-legged, the winged ones, the furry ones, the feathered ones, the standing people, the rock people, the sky people, the water people. They all have things to teach. And allow them to come and sit under a tree. That's the standing people. Some of them are thousands of years old. They got lots of knowledge and wisdom. Sit in a little garden. Sit with the flowers. They're very intelligent. They can heal your body. They can teach you all kinds of things. And call in the sun, the moon, the stars. Call in the four directions, east, south, west, and north. Call in the atoms, the electrons, the protons, the helium, the hydrogen, and many other ancient energies. They are very wise, they're very intelligent, they're very loving. Some people have to connect with iron, some people have to connect with gold, some people have to connect with copper, some people have to connect with zinc. because they're all intelligent energies, and maybe they need to teach and show you something. So give them permission to come in and love, nourish, teach, heal, and help you in all kinds of beautiful ways. Allow your animal spirits to come in. There's one in each direction. There's a white one in the north, red one in the east, yellow one in the south, black or blue in the west. They all have something to teach, to heal, to help, to guide, to give you strength. I always say they're just angels in disguise. And if they come to you, recognize where they came from. If they're white, they're in the north. If they're red, they're in the east. Yellow in the south, blue or black in the west. And face those directions sometimes. Say your prayers in those directions. If a black animal comes to you, then face west. Honor and respect that doorway where that animal comes. Because it comes in the evening, it comes to you. If it's in the north, then it's the spirits and it's in the nighttime. But it's connected to Creator and the Ancient Ones. Calling the Star Brothers and Sisters, the Gurus, the Avatars, the Masters, the Teachers, the future angels, the Devas, all the different elementals and other things to work with you. Because they're very wise. And they want to help you in many, many ways. So allow them to find a way to do this and help you in every kind of way. And I'll ask God to bless the world, to start opening up people's hearts and minds, to start connecting on a different level, to hold this energy stronger and stronger for one another and for the Earth Mother. Allow energies to flow through you into the earth. So you don't always need to manifest. Sometimes you can sacrifice and give some of this energy to the Earth Mother. She can use it in a lot of different ways. There's days when I ask God just to make me like a spark plug, and all day just let the energy go through me into the earth, and all the things she needs, just keep pouring it down and letting her use it in the way she needs to. Because I don't need that energy. I don't need to create today. I already have everything. So sometimes give a little of yourself. Sometimes just smile at a person. If it feels right inside, just do that. And ask God to bless this, to be a part of everything you breathe, sleep, eat, do, to access your dreams, to access the future, the creativity, all the new wonderful things you're meant to do. And allow yourself to drop deep, deep, deep inside yourself and trust this. And really honor these things. And not be afraid to understand the beauty beyond sometimes what we perceive it to be. And sit with people. Give people a chance. Trust a little bit here and there. Even when it's strange sometimes. Say the Creator makes everything happen for a purpose. Creator, we're asking you to open the gateways, the doorways, the Earth Mother, to go through these transitions, to help people to find grounding and peace, because there's a lot of new energy that's coming in, and people have to start trusting it because it's new, they don't understand it. Some people don't understand their manifesting abilities, and their minds and all kinds of things are going on and they're afraid. Help them to understand and be at peace. Bless all the little beautiful grandmothers and grandfathers coming into the world, bringing God's love and wisdom in. All these beautiful little babies that are going to be alive in the future, who are going to change this world. Help them to hold on to their wisdom and knowledge, to truly honor what they're bringing in, to be the new Adams and Eves, to be the scientists, to be many, many wonderful things. And they're all going to work together to change this planet, to heal it, to get rid of the old, to incorporate and bring in the new. We also ask you, Creator, to start bringing in all the astrology knowledge that's been hidden and lost. so we can bring back the true astrology and really use it to benefit one another. And a lot of this ancient knowledge that has been taken away and hidden, help us to bring it in and use it in the highest good to advance and help one another in all kinds of ways. Help us to use our gifts in such a way that it transforms everybody's life and brings love and abundance into our own. Bless our businesses, our homes, our future adventures. Bring us spiritual people. Bring our families. Help us connect to the Akashic records. Help us to really, really step into who we're meant to be here in this time. And walk in our light and shine and share it with the world, even when people don't understand us and are afraid of us. There's many, many wonderful, new, beautiful things coming into the world. But the world will not see it that way. The world will feel it's threatening because it doesn't fit into the old Christianity or the old ways of spirituality. And a lot of people are going to see it as something very, very negative. Help all the people on the planet that are doing these kinds of things to be protected and safe. And have many new energies, healers, guides, spirits, everything around these people. And have people around them that can hold energy and make them feel safe. So if they really, really need help or they need to talk to somebody, there's someone there all the time. Thank you again for everything, and bless each person out there. All the people we've connected through TikTok, through Instagram, through Ian's podcast, through Mercedes stuff, through Cindy's, through Zarina, through Crassi, Lada, and all kinds of other things. There's lots of stuff out there people can access. Allow them to get the knowledge, the healings. Allow them to get the education and things they need, because once they have it, it can't be taken from them. And just thank you for every last thing, and for me to be able to do this, and all these people that are sitting in around the world. Just thank and bless them in many, many wonderful ways.